Ownership. What is this ownership? Means who owns the major assets. The major assets of the production. If they are owned and controlled by the government, then it is called public sector. If the major assets, say capital, machinery, land, and salaries to be given to the workers are being done by the private sector, then those means are being owned by the private individuals. It is termed as private sector industry. Now, if the more assets are of the government, so how they have firstly been able to make these assets under their ownership or the controlship? Because government takes taxes from the people. Children, firstly we say that they work for welfare. But welfare, how far you can do till your pockets are filled up? How your pockets are being filled up? It is through for the government. In case of government, if we say, it is being done through the available taxes. Government puts taxes on those who have better income facility and spends on those means that percentage of population whose welfare is to be done. Means those people will be helped even for ration through the ration shops. Means they will be given even at the cost less than the actual cost on which the government has purchased the products from the farmers. Take an example. Farmers, they sell out their crops and government purchases it through FCI, that is Food Corporation of India. But to the people who below poverty line people, the same ration, the same crops are being provided at a rate lower than the purchase rate of the government. How is the government able to manage this? Where is it bringing money from? It is bringing that money from the taxes being put on to those sections of society who are well-to-do, who are able to pay taxes. And the same amount is being utilized by the government on welfare purposes. Say railways, post and telegraph, these are all services under the ownership and control of public sector. Next comes private sector. Yes, private sector, the assets are controlled by the private owners. They work for profit motive, means their major task to step in any sort of production work openly is profit motive. They do not take such initiatives like they are working for better infrastructure of the country. They will definitely get electricity connection from that pole, from the transformer till their industry, and they are going to pay for the consumed amount of electricity, but they are not going to spend amount for the establishment of any dam, for the construction of any dam. Why? Because their motive is profit. They are not bound to construct or build any bridge or go for the construction of any roads or for schools or hospitals. Yes, if they are doing this construction, it is also for major profit motive. This would be their motive and this would be their task. We have heard about the roads like build, operate, and then transfer. Means they build the roads, they operate the roads, they get the toll taxes and they collect back their money along with the interest, and then they shift it to the government. If the government is in shortage of capital for the construction of any services which are later on going to be services counted as for welfare motive. So this is what the division of our Indian economy is in two parts: private sector and public sector. Two major points we need to answer along with the examples. In examples of private sector would be Tata Iron and Steel Company, Reliance, Tata Birlas, they are all what? Private sector industries. And public sector are Post and Telegraph, say railways, Indian Airlines. So that is public sector industry. These all are working, public sector are working for welfare. The two major points I was talking, the welfare one, and where this welfare is being done from, the taxes being collected from the richer section of society. For individuals, for privates, it is profit the major motive, and no initiatives on their own would be taken, just like they are going to distribute ration from ration shops. They are going to help the people over there. They'll charge the complete amount, but this good is being done because we people have elected them as our representatives, and the government is working for our welfare.